Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marina and I'm miniature enthusiast, and we are in my little corner craft studio, and I'm starting this video being a little bit sick. Sorry for my voice, but because I've been sick for quite some time now, I had a lot of free time at home, and I revisited my old idea and unfinished diorama, this little corner inspired by one of the Hogwarts houses. And I guess you can guess which one is that. Yeah, it's inspired by Hufflepuff, and I want to make all of 4 houses, but this is the first one, and I would say it's 80% done. It needs some outdoor work, and I need to finish a little details inside, but I think in this video we will finish it, and I will show you more of my thought process and just how I make things. But before we jump into that, I want to show you a little unpacking. I've had few orders. I'm always in the search of new materials and instruments, and just little helpful things that will make my DIY process more smooth and more interesting. Sometimes it's some fancy stuff, but today just a few silicone molds. But if you're a crafty fellow yourself, I will link these things in description down below if you want to order them as well. So this first mold I'm gonna use with gypsum. I'm not sure yet for which purpose I bought it, you know, sometimes that happens, but as far as I can see, I'm gonna use it to make some souvenirs, maybe for New Year's, and I think I might even make some installations, maybe like candle holder or whatever. I think it's a multi-using thing, so for now I'm just testing it, how it's gonna look like. And the second mold I'm gonna use, as far as I can see, with epoxy resin, and again I can use different pigments to color it and make different variations of a box. So I'm gonna use epoxy resin to feel every little detail in a mold, and then I'm just cure it with UV lamp and trying to connect the pieces to get the final box that I'm gonna use in my future dioramas. who is my favorite here? Here. Hello. 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 So that's how I look when I just got back from work. You know, cute dress, cute accessories, but just about in a few seconds, we're going into pajama mode because we're gonna craft. And let's be real, dress is not an outfit for that. Whoop! Now it's the way it's supposed to be. And this crafting evening is not gonna be very exciting because basically, I think we are done with the inside work. I might add some little details here and there closer to the end of the project, but for now, I think we should really focus on the outside walls. And behind the scenes, I've experimented with gypsum because it's a new material for me and I'm always excited to try things. And we had some try and errors, I might say, because at first I was bad with the proportions, then with flattening the back side of these pieces, and also I've googled how to paint it with acrylic paints because, well, you can add the color pigment in the mass of the gypsum when you make it, and mix it with water, but I didn't like this. It's more plain. So, whatever, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but I was close enough to pick up this variation. But then, for some reason, I've decided to go through all of the shelves that I have with the materials, and I have found this almost expired. I don't know how it calls in English, like um, air dry puffy clay. I've made some prototypes and it seems like it's not that bad. And it's not so whimsical and fragile again as gypsum. So we're gonna try and work with this material more. And for now, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use this silicone mold to imitate outside wall situation. I could have done it with my own hands and just sculpted, because mostly I'm very excited to make everything from scratch, even without using molds. But to be honest, I just want to finish it, and it seems like it's a very good option. And also, I've seen some fancy bloggers like they put their mic on some um, craft instruments, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm cool, guys. Can you see? I'm from Cool Kids too. Do you believe me? Please. Well, hey guys, it's Friday, and check out another goofy outfit, working edition. Yeah, I'm so glad that my 9 to 5 job is very dress code free, so I can express myself creatively and also with my clothes. So, yeah. Well, it's Friday and my dancing class got cancelled, so it means the perfect opportunity to craft some more. And I guess that my plan for today and for the weekends is to finish this baby up, because I want to move on to something new, to a new project, and I just can't do that because my brain is consistently like in a mode of, oh, I have to finish one thing before I will move to another. Sometimes I'm trying to maneuver between few projects, but for some reason lately it was an issue that I couldn't overcome. I have to do one thing at a time. So we're gonna take these brick things that we've made out of air dry puffy clay and whatever, and glue them to the surface of the diorama, and then put the base coat on and the coloring and then the top coat and just finish it up. I've been stressing a little bit lately. I wanted to finish it like a month ago, but I got sick and then had some work issues. When you have 9 to 5 job, you can't be actively into your hobbies all of the time. I'm crafting maybe 3 times a week. It's not a secret that miniatures are very labor intensive and time consuming hobby. So sometimes I'm making just little thing in a week. Like for example, like this little pillow. It took me a few days to finish just because I had some small amount of time in each evening, and sometimes things need time to dry, and it's not like I'm making something great every day or every week or even every month. And I don't want to be a whiny person or whatever, but I feel like a lot of people who are not making their hobby like a business. And don't get me wrong, I'm really excited and I'm just very into this YouTube niche of small business owners and artists, and it's awesome. I'm really binging all that content, but I don't see that happening for myself anytime soon because right now, in my circumstances, I don't feel like I can have a craft studio and it's a sustainable option for my life. For all of you out there who feel the same way and want to just leave hobby as it is and enjoy it, it's also okay because I feel like we are forcing this idea that every time you're just becoming any close type of a good in one thing, you have to definitely have a social media for it and sell it. And I've been in that rut like 1,000 times. I thought that I should do something about it if I'm a little bit good at it. But for now, I have decided that I just want to have my crafts, I want to have my blog, I want to have my dancing, and all of those things separately just have to give me fun and nothing more than that. But next time I will start a new project, I want to try to do something small so I will see the results earlier and it will motivate me to continue and do more and more little things in different scales, or maybe like kit in one scale but with a different pieces of furniture, because when you're making the whole interior with the walls and floors, it took so much time. So maybe I will try something else and just do some cabinets or shelves or whatever. What do you guys think? I need to distract myself with something a little bit more easy and just different, not to get bored. But yeah. Okay, let's finally change to pajamas and craft. Hey, well. As usual, I didn't make it on time, at least not in the weekend that I thought that I would finish this project, but I still did it. And I'm pretty proud and happy about it because I've been able to finish it before my vacation. And next week, I'm going to Japan! And it's been a huge milestone in my bucket list for longest time. And the fact that I didn't leave the country for 5 years since I moved from Murmansk to Moscow because one shit happened after another, you know the drill. And now I'm pretty excited. And also, I'm twice as excited as I would normally do because I have my inspiration for miniatures back. And my first glimpse and sparkle for that came from Japanese craft makers. So I would really appreciate the help if any of you know how the Japanese internet works, because I've tried to Google in English and in Japanese in a global Google any museums or exhibitions that dedicated specifically to handcrafted DIY miniatures, and I couldn't find anything, only like a model layout museum in Tokyo, which I'm not really interested about. The only helpful info that I found was just from the Instagram accounts that I follow, but again, nothing in Osaka or Tokyo area in specific days in November that I'm gonna be there. I really want to see with my own eyes, observe the real craftsmanship of miniatures. There is something about specifically Asian artists that gets me excited because they're so dedicated. They so I can't even explain. If you know, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty excited and a little bit scared because I guess it's a whole new world that I don't understand, and the culture that I want to dive into. But that's the whole nother story. And for this particular video, there is only one thing left, and it's a final reveal and a cool B-roll with the lights and smoke and stuff of this Hufflepuff diorama that we just crafted. And until I see you next time, stay cozy, happy, healthy, and I guess that's all. Tschüssiki, bye! Whee!